All right, we're going to start chapter 2 now, where we're going to be getting into some fun stuff, I think, of algebra, where we're going to be solving equations and inequalities. So in 2.1, we're going to be starting off with some basic solving equations, and then we're going to get more complex as we go through the different sections. So an equation is a number sentence stating that the expressions on either side of the equal to sign represent the same number. So anytime I have an equal to sign, it's telling us that the right side should be equal to the left side. Now we can replace, it says any replacement for a variable that makes an equation true is called a solution of the equation. So if I can take a number and plug it in and make the equation true, where the left side equals the right side, well then I know that number is a solution to the equation because it makes it equal. To solve an equation means to find all of its solutions. Sometimes we have no solution that works, sometimes we have exactly one solution that works, and sometimes there's even multiple solutions that may work for an equation. To determine whether a number is a solution of an equation, we can substitute that number in for every variable and make sure that it is equal. The left side does equal the right side. Let's do an example of that real quick. So if you look at example number 1, it asks us to determine whether 7 is a solution to the equation x plus 6 equals 13. So we want to figure out what x is. Is 7 a solution for the equation? What that means is we should be able to plug in 7 wherever we see that variable and see if the left side equals the right side. And if it does, then we know that 7 is a solution. So I'm going to rewrite the equation, and wherever I see a variable, the x, I'm going to plug in a 7. So I have 7 plus 6, and we want to know if that's equal to 13. We want to see if the left side is equal to the right side. 7 plus 6 is 13, and since 13 equals 13 and the two sides are equal, well then I know that it is a solution to the equation. So x does equal 7, and 7 does work. All right, look at B. Determine whether -1 is a solution to the equation 7x minus 2 equals 4x plus 5. Now in this equation, I notice that there's two variables. There's two x's in my problem. We want to take those x's, plug in -1 for both, and see if the left side still equals the right side. So let's rewrite the equation, plugging in -1 wherever we see the variable. So now I have an equation that says 7 times -1 minus 2, and we want to know if that's equal to 4 times -1 plus 5. Let's work with both sides separately. Remember your order of operations. We're going to do multiplication first. So 7 times -1 is -7. 4 times -1 is -4. And on the left side, we have -7 minus 2, which is -9. And on the right side, we have -4 plus 5, which is 1. And since -9 is not equal to 1, that means -1, x equals -1, is not a solution because the left side doesn't equal the right side when you plug in that value. So anytime we get an answer, we can always double check that that answer works by substituting it back into my variable and making sure that the equation is still true. The left side does equal the right side.